Again, my name is Alvin Anderson, and I just want to show you a bit about the guest house for those of you who are planning to come to Honduras with the team from the church. Okay, so we're about to go into the men's facility, and I'll get some lights on here. All right. And we just had two guys that from the United States that spent 2 nights with us, but this is what it looks like. We have the bunks, and as I said, there are 4 sets of bunks here, and it's just kind of empty right now. We took 2 American guys to the airport this morning, so my wife and the other ladies will get in probably tomorrow to clean it as they're in worship practice down at the church and so forth. But if you'll come this way, I'll give you a little bit of an idea about the shower stalls. And yeah, so as you can see, we're on the men's section. We have a sink, just 1 sink, but we have 2 shower stalls. And then if you'll go back this way, you'll see that there are 2 toilet stalls, okay? And we have the same thing on the ladies' side, but we'll take 1 step at a time. But we do believe in 2 things for our teams, is that they get a good night's sleep and they have good meals. So our mattresses are semi-orthopedic. They're not just your little thin 3 or 4 inch mattress. We try to invest in so that they will get a good night's sleep. Okay. And coming right on through, this is the ladies' facility. Okay. And again, we have a refrigerator. It's just over there at the time. But you can see we have, we used to have another set of bunks here, but my wife removed those. In fact, the set that you saw downstairs, yes, and she put a sofa in here for the ladies to sit down to dry their feet when they come out of the shower, or to put their shoes on and so forth. But we have 5 bunks in here. It's the same size as the men's room, but it's just that for somehow the way that the math works, we were able to get 5 bunks in here, so thus we can sleep 10 ladies. And the shower and toilet facilities is about the same as the men. We just fixed it up a little bit more fancier. The sink facility for the ladies is a little bit more, just a tad more fancy, my wife. And of course she has a little bit more decorations on the wall in the shower, and right now the curtains are all down being laundried and so forth. And generally when we are about to have a team is when the ladies will come in and put everything up then, okay? Get all the water set up, the towels, sheets, and all of that, yeah. So welcome. And we don't have a kitchen facility in here because we want our guests to eat and dine with us in the main house that you just saw just a little while ago as you're panning. That will be into the main house, and we'll show you in there in a bit. So what happens upon picking a team up at the airport, what they can expect as far as type of ministry to be doing while they're here with us is working with the kids out on the streets. I say working with. Primarily we take meals at least once a week when we have a team out to the street.
No, it's okay.
We work in the ministry with children that are teenagers that are in juvenile detention. These are boys or girls, or boys and girls, in 2 separate facilities between the ages of 13 to 18 years old that have broken the law. For whatever reason or part of the law that they might be broken, and they're incarcerated. But it's called Juvenile Detention Center, but it's a jail for teenagers, and we operate programs within the Juvenile Detention Center.
But this long wall, high wall, is all a part of the boys' prison, and that's the main gate that we go in right there.
We also work with children between the ages of 3 to 5 year olds in 2 different outside impoverished areas around the city, we have daycare center in each of the 2 areas. And there we're ministering to kids between the ages of 3 to 5-year-old. And we're providing food for them. We're providing classes and lessons where they will learn 1, 2, 3 shapes, sizes, and colors. And for those of you that are working in the ministry with children of that age, you will be helping us to teach those children. Maybe it would be through a type of Bible study that resembles Vacation Bible School. As some of you might say, well, I don't have any experience working with children, especially small children. Well, we feed those kids twice during the morning. They get about a 9:15, 9:30 brunch, and we serve them a full course lunch. And for most of them, that's the only meal that they have during the course of the day. So you said, well, I'm not good about working with small children, but I know that you can serve a plate of food or serve a cup of water or some type of drink to these children. Within picking you up from the airport, and we're about a 15-20 minute drive to our guest house facility here, depending on the traffic, but it's generally no more than 20 minutes. Within 30 minutes of getting here to the facility, we have an orientation whereby myself and Gordon will orient our teams. And some of the things that we say is just what I've just mentioned about the water. And we, in the orientation, we let the teams know what they can expect during the week, and what day and what time and what project they're going to be involved in. It's a time that we try to get to know the team and those who have what skills they have, to get to recognize that person and put that face with that skill. The orientation is just fully covering tips on what to do and what not to do. And that, to make it not sound dramatic, I think a person that has been living in the city in Canada, if they move to the country in Canada, there's going to be differences in the culture. There's going to, whether you say howdy or hello. So we orient our teams to what is cultural here.
And if you have a passport, and you are thinking about possibly coming as an individual or a couple, or some family or some friends or a group from your church, we invite you to contact us, and we would love to talk to you about that, and just talk and dream about what that might be, and we'll help you. Our goal is to help you in any way we can to facilitate a cross-cultural experience here in Honduras, and we take that very seriously. But we also do it joyfully, because we really love what we're doing. And a big part of what we do is sharing the ministry and work and culture, and even the language, as challenging as that can be for me. Not so much for Alvin, but for me. We love sharing that with people from other cultures and other countries, new friends and old friends. And so we would love to have you come and share life and work and ministry here with us.